I am honored to have been asked to address our sixth grade graduates, the members of the incoming Forest City Regional High School class of 2026. I know that the COVID-19 pandemic has altered the end of our school year in many ways. Although our foresters have missed out on our traditional end of the year activities, I believe that our students, families, faculty, staff, administration, and community have worked hard to ensure that we have connected in the best ways that we could during this difficult situation, and I am very thankful for that. While we all yearn to be together and back to normal, we still find ways to be together and today to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments of our sixth grade graduates. Moms and dads, family and friends, I'm sure it seems like yesterday when you were enrolling your child in our pre-K program. Your babies have matured and developed into the young ladies and gentlemen who comprise our sixth grade class. They have worked hard and they are ready to transition to the next stage of their academic career. On behalf of our board of directors and school community, I would like to thank Mr. Zach, our elementary principal, for his positive contributions throughout the year. We greatly appreciate his leadership and his support of our faculty, staff, students, and community. I would also like to thank our sixth grade team, Mrs. Lombardi, Mr. Ponzer, Mrs. Tully, Mrs. Stankiewicz, and Ms. Baus for your hard work, dedication, and support of our sixth grade students. Your effort and commitment to excellence makes a difference, and we greatly appreciate everything you do to guide our young learners. Boys and girls, graduates of the sixth grade class, we are proud of you and all of your accomplishments. Continue to work hard and be true to who you are. Always remember to be kind and to treat others as you would like to be treated. Please remember that as you transition to middle school and seventh grade, it is an opportunity for a new beginning. I ask you today to commit to making an impact on the Forest City Regional High School community. You can make an impact by making a commitment today to getting involved and to contributing as a forester. Next year, you will have the opportunity to enroll in rigorous classes, join many clubs, play sports, continue your hard work in band and chorus, and participate in community service. It's up to you to take advantage of all that Forest City Regional has to offer. We need you to make that commitment and to come in and have a positive impact on our school and our community. Congratulations to all of you. We are proud of you and we know that you are well prepared to succeed. We look forward to seeing you in our hallways of our high school next year. Congratulations and thank you.
Everything negative, pressures, challenges are all an opportunity for you to rise. Kobe Bryant. Forest City Regional Elementary Class of 2020, your final year in our school has been anything but predictable. Ending normal school on March 13th and finishing your sixth grade year completing virtual learning is something none of us had planned for or could have anticipated. To say this has been a challenge for you would be an understatement. It is important for you to realize that, as I shared in my introductory quote from Kobe, this challenge can be looked at in two different ways. First, it can be viewed negatively. You missed out on science camp, a sixth grade dance, and your formal sixth grade graduation, all reasons that you may feel upset or even angry. The alternative, and what I believe to be the better option, is to view this challenge as an opportunity to realize what is truly important to you. Your family, your friends, and being at school probably come to mind. It is also a great opportunity to think about why you value and appreciate those things and why they were missed. Finally, it is an opportunity to offer you a clean slate and a new beginning when school reopens. It is my sincere hope that each of you view this challenge as I do, an opportunity to rise and grow together as a class and as a school community. Do not let this challenge define who you are and all that you are capable of doing. During our time together this year, I have been privileged to watch you grow as students, but more importantly, I have seen you develop into young ladies and gentlemen who are ready to tackle middle school. Use the skills and lessons learned from your elementary years to guide you in the right direction. You have a great deal of wonderful times ahead with your classmates and many things to learn along the way. Always know that all of us in the elementary school are here for you as you progress through middle school and into high school. Remember, we're just on the other side of the dinosaurs. We look forward to hearing about all the positive and encouraging things you accomplish throughout the remainder of your school careers at FCR, and hope that you are eager to make a positive impact on Forest City Regional High School as you have done for the Forest City Regional Elementary School. In conclusion, remember to always use negative pressure or challenges as an opportunity to rise and grow rather than a reason to feel upset or angry. And most importantly, remember to go be great.
My teachers and family have always been supportive. I'm the person I am today because of them. They have kept me positive through the good and the bad. I'm very grateful for that. I'm excited to go to high school and to meet new teachers and new people. My elementary years were fun, but I'm sure I'll have some more fun in high school. I've gone through 8 years of school, so I think I could do 6 more. I know it's going to be tough, but I think we can do it. Whether it's been good or bad, long or short, we will always remember all of my teachers and all the things they did for us. While I'm excited to go to high school and to be a 7th grader, I'm also sad to no longer be in elementary school. I may not know what's to come, but that is the fun and adventures. You may not know what you'll find, but it'll be exciting. I know we'll make it through. You know how? With the skills we learned from elementary school. The things I learned from elementary will certainly impact me for the rest of my life. I've been waiting for this day since kindergarten, so I'm happy to start a new chapter.
2012, that's when it all started. My adventure from that moment to where I am now was a long ride. From endless trips to Delaware to learning which teacher I would have the following year, 8 years felt like a lifetime. I made some amazing memories along the way. In my pre-K days, I can remember endless field trips and getting my clip moved. I hate to admit it, but I wasn't a shining student in pre-K, but I learned to always do better. I made my first friend on the first day, and that is where my FCR friendship started. Academically, this was the year I learned how to write in capital letters. 2013. This year I met one of my favorite teachers I ever had. Mrs. Kolosinski was kind and happy to help me learn. I learned how to better behave and follow the rules, and I got closer to the friends I had in class. I really was starting to figure things out. 2014. I didn't end up in the same class as my usual friends, but I reached out and created new friendships in the class I was in. During this year, I made the friends who would lead me to where I am today. I learned how to add and subtract numbers in first grade. 2015. It was the second time someone in my family got Mrs. Trano and one of the best years of my life. On record, the field trip for this year was phenomenal in my second grade eyes. I was paired with one of my best friends. We are still friends to this day. I spent a whole day with them and my mom, who was chaperoning for this trip. This was the year I learned about Constitution Day, and coincidentally, my cats were born on the same day. 2016. This is the year where things got interesting. My friend was on the same bus as me, and I grew an everlasting friendship with her older sister. This year's field trip was also unforgettable. We learned all about the stars and space during the trip, and this got me into my love for space. 2017. This next year was wonderful. I loved being in Mrs. Breyer's class. I started to draw more during the year and realized I had a talent for it. Our field trip to the coal mine was better than ever. I got even closer with friends and learned many things. 2018. This was a hard year because as students we sometimes deal with bullying. As kids, we must learn that we all must overcome obstacles. I learned that year how to overcome challenges and better myself. The last day of 5th grade, when I found out how I got Mrs. Tully as my homeroom teacher, it was amazing. 2019. I found a new group of friends and started a new life for myself in 6th grade. I grew closer with them and started to go out of my comfort zone and meet new people. Being in junior drama brought me 2 more wonderful friends. I feel proud to be where I am now. Throughout the years, there have been many wonderful memories made at FCR, and these are all mine. Each year, you learn to be better, work harder, and continue to grow. I am looking forward to 7th grade and starting an even newer chapter. The adventure begins.
years at Forest City Regional have been special. I have learned a lot and made some good friends. My teachers have been friendly, interesting, and have taught me a lot of different things, academically and not. Like every good thing, there were some bad times, but the good ones overrule them. For example, I have had some struggles with classmates and friends, but I have always been helped through them by my teachers and other friends, and it has always ended up okay. Some of my favorite memories of my 4 years at FCR include our 4th grade field trip to the coal mine, because it was very fun to do the tour in the cave, and I learned a lot about how coal mines work. Also, our field day in 5th grade. It was just a nice time to get outside and play sports, and I was free to hang out with friends. I especially liked the tug of war, because it was a large group of kids and it was a friendly competition. Some of the things I've learned is how to work email and Google Classroom, which I never thought I would have to use, but it ended up really helping me out. I've learned how to make friends and how to put the most amount of effort into my schoolwork, so I don't have to worry about my grades. Next year, I will be entering 7th grade. I am excited for this because it will be a whole new experience from my previous years. I will be in a different area of the school with a completely different group of teachers. I am also excited because I will be able to buy food from the a la carte, which has many different food items than the normal lunch. I am a little worried too, though, because there will be a lot of new people who I don't know yet, and I also do not know how to open a locker yet. The trips in high school sound very exciting, and I'm sure they will be fun. In conclusion, I have had a great experience at Forest City so far, with field trips and fun projects. I am hoping that my next 6 years in the high school are all uphill from here. I will miss all of my elementary teachers, as I've had some great moments with every one of them.
Congratulations, sixth graders, on moving on up to the high school. I hope your elementary years with us at Forest City Regional Elementary were memorable, positive, and have given you the solid foundation you need to be successful in your high school years. I was very lucky to have taught some of you in kindergarten, as you were my first kindergarten students at FCR. I was very happy to be able to return for another year in your elementary years as your math teacher midway through this school year. Although our time was cut very short due to the transition in wintertime and COVID-19, I really did enjoy our time together, and you will be missed. Before I close, I have 2 quotes that I want to share that I hope you remember to take with you as you take your steps into your future. First, in the words of Oprah Winfrey, follow your passion. It will lead you to your purpose. And secondly, I want to share a very important quote because I have noticed throughout my years in teaching how failure is not handled well by most students. Please take this quote with you so you remember next year what is important. Trevor Noah has said, "We spend so much time being afraid of failure and afraid of rejection. But regret is the thing we should fear most. Failure is an answer, rejection is an answer, but regret is an eternal question you will never get the answer to. What if? If only. I wonder what would have happened." So boys and girls, take risks. Step outside your comfort zones. Try and try again. Learn from your mistakes and see failure as a lesson and not an end result. Be kind to each other, enjoy your summer vacation, and best wishes for an exciting new adventure past the FCR dinosaurs.
To the 6th grade class of 2020, I wish I were able to deliver my final remarks and thoughts for the year under different circumstances, but we just need to sometimes make the best out of very difficult situations. I know that we missed out on things like the 6th grade awards program and science camp and other fun activities to tie up the year. But I also want you to think about all of the positives that you could take away from your 6th grade year. The hard work that you put into your academics, the extracurriculars that you participated in, the friends that you've made. Let's not forget that you are able next year to start making new memories. You're moving on to 7th grade, where you're going to have bigger and brighter challenges ahead of you. And I know that all of you are going to rise to the challenge and do extremely well as you move into your high school years. Moving forward, I wish you all nothing but the best. I ask you to continue to work hard, persevere during very difficult times such as these, and always, if you need anybody in 6th grade, Mrs. Tully, myself, or Miss Bouse, our door is always open for you, and we wish you nothing but the best moving forward. Stay well and have a great summer.
Hi, 6th grade. First of all, I wanted to say congratulations to the 6th grade class of 2020. You will all come away from this year with a story. It was a story of change. It was a story of adapting. It was a story of connecting, of friendships, and resilience, really. So when you think back on this year, you can learn a lot. Yes, we did miss things, but really we came together and we stayed connected and did what we need to do to be successful. So for that, moving forward, you're now going to create another story, an even bigger and better story, because now you're going into 7th grade, into high school. So as Mrs. Tully usually does, I want to leave you with a couple of pieces of advice. So the first one is to always be kind. Be kind to others, because you never know what somebody is going through. And we've talked a lot about this year. And always be kind to yourself. Never forget that. Always believe in yourself, have confidence, because you're all different and you're unique and you have many talents, and that is what makes the world a beautiful place. So never take uniqueness for granted, even if you're quirky or funny or creative. Those are all beautiful qualities to have. The second piece of advice is to always use your voice. And I mean, use your voice for good. Use your voice for change. You are all small, but you are mighty. And we've talked about that a lot this year too. Third piece of advice, and this is one that I always live by, is to never settle. Never settle for something just because it's there or you don't think you can go any farther. Always keep pushing the boundaries in a good way. Always keep pushing, believe in yourself, fight for things that you want, new opportunities, new experiences, new adventures. And the last one was actually a quote by Steve Jobs in a commencement speech. And it was, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." So I love that, because that means to always look for new opportunities, always look for new adventures, and go out of your comfort zone. Go shoot for your dreams, no matter how crazy they might seem. The good part is right now, that going to 7th grade, you have all these opportunities to get involved in things and really start building that resume so that you can be anything you want to be. And you know, I talked a lot to you about your future goals and things like that. So shoot for the moon, because you could be the next president. You can be a doctor. You can be a lawyer. You could be a teacher. You could be all of these things, but always believe in yourself. I'm going to leave you with a quote, because I love quotes. It's by Angela Gwinner, and it says, "It's a beautiful chapter in this book we call life. Write it, live it, create it every day." So my 6th graders, your new adventure awaits, and your new chapter is yet to be written. So I wish you nothing but the best. I will always be here for you, as your other 6th grade teachers will be as well. So if you need anything, we're always going to be there. Just please reach out. Have a wonderful summer, and enjoy next year.